Hi guys, my name is Anupama and welcome back to my channel Life-O-Holic and welcome to another Inspiring Mondays. So for today's video, we are not going to be talking about one story, but it's going to be about a series of multiple short stories. We are going to be talking about this book here. Now, I know all of you have been enjoying this whole series of Inspiring Mondays. We have a lot of fun listening to the stories, listening to different points of view, sharing your thoughts. I love reading your comments. So I thought, you know what, I should bring this book to your notice. Also, I hope you guys know that there is a giveaway currently running on my channel. If you are not aware of it or if you have not participated in it, do click the above link, go to the video, participate in that. The rules of the giveaway are really simple. Like, I've kept it very minimal so that all of you can participate and all of you can have fun participating. So do check it out, do participate, be with me in the giveaway so that I can give something back to you guys. Also, I hope you guys have subscribed to my channel. If you have not, click that subscribe button and the bell icon. Like, what are you waiting for? Click it right now. Let's go. So the whole idea of this video came about ever since you guys have been telling me how much you guys have been enjoying this Inspiring Mondays series, and this series has been helpful for you guys. Some of you have been going through a certain phase in life and these videos have touched you or have impacted you in some ways. Like when you guys comment that or DM me telling me that you enjoy my videos or sometimes like you look forward to my videos, I'm telling you, there is no better reward. In fact, that's me. Like, I want to always connect with people, like connect with people on a deeper level. That's who I am. Like, that's what I really enjoy. And that's the reason I started this whole series of Inspiring Mondays. And since you guys are enjoying it, I thought that let me talk to you about this book. This book is called Letters to Sam. It is by Daniel Gottlieb. Now, of course, this is not any sponsored video. If you like Inspiring Mondays, then this is something that you will really like. It's a very small book. It's a very chotu sa book. So this book is basically a grandfather writing letters to his grandson. The author, Daniel Gottlieb, writes letters to his grandson, Sam, ever since he was born, so that Sam can read it when he grows up. Like, the whole concept is so sweet. Each of the story is not more than 2 or 3 pages. Like, they are different letters and the whole book is actually divided into 6 parts, and each of the part has about 3 to 5 stories, which are 3 to 5 letters in them, and each of the part depicts one phase of his life. What I like the best about this book is that this book is so completely filled with love. The grandfather is quadriplegic, which means that he is paralyzed waist below, so he is always on a wheelchair. Plus, he has been practicing psychology from many years, so he can see things from different perspectives. Sam, his grandson, is autistic, which makes the grandfather feel that Sam will be able to relate with his grandfather's letters on some level. So the whole book talks about these lovely small stories which the grandfather has experienced in his life and he wants to pass it on to his grandson. In fact, in every story, there is one thing that is common, is love. Like, he emphasizes so much on how you need to have love in every area of your life, in every corner of your life. He is someone who preaches that love changes everything, which is something I truly believe, that once you put in love in every corner of your life starts growing, your life starts improving, you start enjoying life. This is something that I can relate to on a very, very deep level. He also talks about a particular love called altruistic love, which is the selfless love. He says that when we love with no expectation of return, then that is an altruistic love. That is the kind of love which is beyond selflessness. He talks about a love that can heal the other person. That's the love that he inculcates in every story of his. He says that as you grow older, it's more important to start giving love than receiving love. It's more important to give double, triple the amount of love that you receive. Like, I loved all the stories. All the stories had different flavors of life in them. But then there is this one particular story which kind of like, hit me. होता है ना, like ऐसा one instance you see or something you hear or something you witness, and then it touches your soul and it stays with you forever. I don't want to give out too much of this book, but I will share this story with you guys. So, the grandfather, he drives a van. Now, he is, of course, paralyzed. So, the van is equipped for him to be able to drive. The van is designed in such a way. Now, the thing is, he drives slower than the normal traffic. So whenever he drives, of course, the traffic piles up behind, and you know what happens when you have a slow moving vehicle ahead of you. People start honking and they start abusing. Whenever people pass by the van, they used to stare at him. Of course, people did not understand what situation he is in. Now, there was this one particular day when he was going back home from somewhere, and he had quite a bit of a drive. Suddenly, he started getting spasms in his leg and his back. It became very painful for him. It became very difficult for him to move. And he still had to drive. He was alone. The thing is, he was on a highway. It was a highway where you are not supposed to stop and you are supposed to go at a particular speed. And he here was not even able to drive. So he moved his vehicle to the slow moving lane, and he did something that he had never done before. He put on his flashers in the van, which is his hazard indicator, and he started driving with the hazard indicator on. Now, of course, he was still driving slow. There was traffic piling up, but something different happened this time. There was no honking. Whenever the vehicles used to pass by the van, there was no abusing, there was no staring. It was kind of actually like as if people magically understood that this guy is facing a situation and he's still doing the best he can, and people understood. The author here is trying to say that we all have vulnerabilities in us. We all have those soft sides to us where people can easily hurt us. And most of us are busy trying to cover it. Most of us are busy trying to form that hard exterior to protect our vulnerable sides. Now, at times that is required, but most of the times when you show your vulnerabilities, you are giving people a chance to show their kindness. It is something that I truly believe in. Like, we all have those sides to us where people can easily prick us or take advantage of us. If only I had $1 for the times people have hurt me, I would be. But you know what? That does not stop me from going into the world. Of course, now when people hurt me, I am more equipped to deal with it, but I do not hide my vulnerabilities. Like, I am someone who believes that every part of me is me. Everything about me makes me me. So I wouldn't want to hide any particular part of me, be it my strength, my weakness, my positives, my negatives, my vulnerabilities. Everything is out in the open. Of course, a lot of people won't understand. Of course, a lot of people will want to hurt you. But that should not be a reason for you to mask yourself. Learn to deal with the consequences if at all people hurt you. But do not at any cost hide yourself. Now, I'm someone who believes that if you want to embrace life in its totality, you need to be 100% authentic. Now, this is a story that stuck with me. I'm sure if you read this book, there will be at least one story that will remain with you forever. Like, this is the kind of book that you can keep reading like multiple times. In fact, if you see like so many stories that I want to go back to, I have like folded the page. This book is something which everyone will be able to read, because these are letters that a grandfather is writing to his grandson. So of course these stories are not going to be something which is very difficult to read and difficult to understand. They are not those stories where you need to sit and think. But these are like feel good kind of stories wherein you get to learn about certain values, certain virtues. He even talks about how, since his grandson is autistic, how he will be facing bullies later in his life, and how to tackle these bullies, how to tackle those people who look at him differently. He talks about how important it is to be kind. There are times when grandfather learns things from his grandson, like how they say that babies, children are actually the greatest teachers, and he writes them in the book. Each letter that the grandfather has written to his grandson is so beautiful and so subtle. Like, just out of curiosity, I actually went to YouTube and I typed out the name of the author, and I actually saw a video of the grandfather and the grandson, which was taken years after writing this book. The grandson, Sam, he had grown up a little bit. He was about 10 or 12 in that video. And both of them were having a conversation about this book, about life in general. The grandson was telling about what he thought about life. The grandfather was giving his version. And since I have read this book, it felt so nice to see their bond. It was just two people at different ends of life talking to each other. I don't know if there is an online version, like if you can read it online. I'm not very sure of that, because I bought this book way back when online reading was not even a thing. This book retails for 150, at least that is what is given in my copy. I don't know how much it costs now. I'm sure this will be available somewhere online. I will try and find it out and put the link in the description box so that you can check it out. If you enjoy Inspiring Mondays, you will enjoy this book. I hope you guys liked today's video. Also, please do send in your positive stories, your wonderful stories, your good vibe stories to me at lifeaholic0710@gmail.com, and I will feature your stories over here on this channel. We will discuss about it. We will spread some joy around. Hope you guys liked this video. If you did, hit that like button, and also subscribe to my channel by hitting that subscribe button and the bell icon next to it, so that you are notified whenever I upload a video. Thank you so much for watching today's video. Until we meet again next time, stay tuned. Bye.